Okay, so we're live. Hi, Yorick. Good to have you with us. This is a different one. This is definitely a different one. I'm going to show you around in a minute. Obviously, I'm outside. I'm at Bolton Abbey. I've had a few drinks as well, which is not usual for me. This is just going to be a random live, basically. There's not going to be a lot of structure to this either, let's be honest. It's a Monday night. It's my week off. I'm on holiday. Hence the reason I'm drinking. Second time I've drank this year. So cheers. Don't drink on a school night, as they say, but I'm doing it anyway. I'm going to show you around the glamping pod. I'm going to talk about Catgill. Yeah, cheers, Yorick. Thank you. I'm going to talk about Bolton Abbey a little bit. I'm going to talk about Catsgill Farm and the glamping pods. I'm going to show you around the best I can. Hi, Dawn. Cheers. Good to have you with us. This is not going to be nothing deep here, by the way. It's just going to be a random community chat, basically. I'm going to be going with the flow. Forgive me if some of the content doesn't show through very well. It might not be perfect because I'm out of my normal environment. A lot of things I'm doing I've never done before. So I hope that you can hear me clearly. I've got my microphone here, which is covered because just to protect the wind. What beer is it? Oh, it's a really nice beer. It's a German beer. It's that one, Paul and Munchen. Can't even pronounce it properly. I've had this is my fourth one, by the way, so I'm doing all right, doing well. And I'm also drinking this as well. I know you shouldn't mix drinks, but I'm having that as well. This is Spanish Rioja, really nice. Yeah, the vino, always the vino. It's my favourite, to be honest. But I'm going to drink this first and then get on the vino. It's just a chilled out live, really. I have got my notes with me, of course. Can you hear me clearly, by the way? I'm just making sure that you can hear me clearly. I'll show you around the glamping pod in a moment. It's going to be, it's not my normal live. It's not as structured as it usually is. And I'm a little bit drunk, so it's going to be different, obviously. And my cognitive abilities are going to be impaired slightly, let's say. You can hear fine. Thanks, Yorick. Thanks for confirming that you can hear me. Anyway, anyone that's never seen me before, my name's Brad. This is Let's Get Inspired Live Vlog. This is, I've got my notes here, kind of. This is the glamping style live, yeah? Let's just put that onto there so we know what we're talking about. I will show you around in a moment. I've just got to crack on, really. Glamping, Catgill Farm live. I'll just call it that for now. I'll respond to any chat that goes along. If there's any what they called any God, I can't even say it properly anymore. Any trolls on there, just let them crack on. I'll respond to them myself. Oh, I can't even type this in properly. Thank you, what? And if it rains, shit. If it rains, I've got a lot of electron. I'll show you in a minute. But basically, if it rains, I'm going to have to adapt because I'm outside, man. Anyway, let me just type this in. I'm just typing Catgill Farm glamping live. Sorry if it's a bit of a laboured start here, a bit of an unstructured start, of course. Thank you to Yorick for saying, please subscribe. Yeah, so my name's Brad. This is an inspirational ambivert channel. Let's Get Inspired Live Vlog. I usually talk about personal development, etc., etc. However, today I'm on holiday and I'm at Catgill Farm, which is at Bolton Abbey, and I'm glamping. I don't usually go camping or anything like that. I'm new to it. I need to keep my voice down, sorry, because there's other people around. And I'm having a few drinks on a Monday night, on a school night, of course, why not? So it's all good. One moment. I hope that I can see all the comments on here as well. My laptop's not working, which is not good. And I hope that the comments are correct on there. If you can, let me know. That'd be great. So sorry, let me crack on. So if you could, go glamping any... It's not a school night when you're on holiday. Crack on. Thanks, Dawn. I will do. Thank you. I will. I will. I'll crack on the best I can. I'm going to show you around in a moment. I'm going to refer to my notes the best I can. But please know, I'm a little bit drunk. I'm not usually drunk. This is the second time I've drunk this year. So I'm probably... might end up repeating myself. I might slur my words a little bit. I might lose my trace of speech a little bit as well. But I'm a little bit drunk. So fuck it. It's all good. I'm on holiday. So it's all good. Yorgie, hi Yorgie. Can you go ding dong ditching? What's ding dong ditching, man? Never heard of that before. What are you on about? What does that mean? So if you could go glamping anywhere in the world, where would it be? So anyway, my first impressions, let's crack on. Let's crack on. My first impressions of here were the scenery is stunning. You're in the Yorkshire Dales. I'll show you some of it in a moment, a glimpse of it. The area is absolutely stunning. It's been a sunny day, but there's been a bit of rain. My first impressions were, I turned up, the staff were really friendly. However, I was early. I turned up at 2 o'clock and I couldn't check in until 3:30, meaning that I just drove around the surrounding area, but it was stunning because it's Yorkshire Dales, which is positive. Let me crack on. What's been going on here? Dawn saying chap door run. What does that mean? Sorry. Denzo saying Gaza. Denzo, why are you mentioning Gaza? Was it Free Palestine? Are you going down that road? How are we going to help with that? How am I going to help with that? I'm not going to be able to help you with that. Free Palestine, whatever your political beliefs are, that's all good and well. But presenting them on this kind of format is not going to solve that problem, is it? I'm not going to solve that problem. These people on here aren't going to solve that problem. So I don't know what you want to do with that, Denzo. Gaza, I know it's horrible. And I hope the wars stop. I'm not going to go too deep on that. But I'm not going to be able to help you. Neither is anyone else going to be here. And we could chat about it all day on the computer all day. And it's still not going to solve that problem. So I don't want to talk about that too much. Anyway, that's that. Yorick would say, I would go New Zealand. Yeah, but it's stunning. That's where they filmed the Lord of the Rings. Yes. Yeah. And the author lived close to here as well, Yorick. The author comes from, I forgot. The author comes from close to where this is. I forgot the place, though, forgive me. He went to one of the universities. Yorgie said, knock, 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 then run away. Okay, then. When you knock the door, you run away. So you're just playing knock and run, are you, Yorgie? How old are you, by the way? About 12. DC saying, hi, ho, chit, chat. Yeah, I don't even know what you're talking about, DC. I don't speak that language. Sorry. I don't understand what you're saying. You're 11. Makes sense. You're a young lad. I hope that you're okay, Yorgie. This probably isn't for kids, by the way. But anyway, I hope you're okay, Yorgie. I can tell you're 11. That makes sense. That makes sense. You're at the right level there. That's not a bad thing then. That's not a bad thing. You're meant to be childish at that age. Enjoy your childhood, should I say. Anyway, let's refer to my notes. I'm going to show you guys around in a moment. So I'm going to be walking through the Alpine pod. This is where I'm at. I'm going to show you everything. I'm going to use... Bye, Yorgie. Yeah, you're probably better off somewhere else. I'm 42 years old, mate. You're 11. Maybe go to something that's more to your liking, let's say. This probably isn't for you, mate. Anyway, I'm going to use my selfie stick, which I'm not very familiar with, and I'm going to show you around everywhere, if that's okay. So let me just... This is where the technical bits are going to be a little bit skewed. Let's see. Let's turn that around. Right, I'm going to show you around. Can you hear me, by the way, guys? Right, so what we have here, I'm going to start from the start. Just to let you know, I'm going to be coming through here in a moment. I'll be mindful. Yeah. Right, guys, as you can see, I hope I'm still here. You can hear me. Can you see everything is the question. So basically, you've got these. Can you see, obviously, you can see the back of the glamping pods here. As you can see, I'm just showing you around. It's quite a steep hill, by the way. There's a camping site down at the bottom of this hill, over this hedge, let's say. However, sorry if I'm not getting the word. All good, Brad. Thanks, Dawn, for confirming. I'm at my comfort zone, Dawn. One, I'm drunk, which I'm not usually drunk anymore. And two, I'm in a totally unfamiliar place. It's a climb, isn't it? You can see, this is where I'm staying. And as you can see, this is the Swiss station. I'm showing you the best I can. It's very calm. It's very peaceful. I work really hard, as do others. And I've come here for a change. I don't usually do camping at all. I used to go to cities and stuff like that when I'm on holiday. However, we're trying something different. Hence the reason we've chose this. So anyway, yeah. So there's more glamping pods up there. Obviously, there's more down there. And then right at the bottom of the hill is where the pitch tents, which is a lot cheaper, of course. Some people prefer camping. I've gone with the glamping because it's just, I like the creature comforts. I like a nice bed. I like hot water, etc. for showers. So this is the entrance you're going into now. I'm walking through now. I hope you can see okay. It looks great so far. As you can see, that's my ring light, which I use in my videos, which gives me the lights in my eyes. I think this is a really cool element as well. This is the little, was it a gondolier or something? Forgive me if I'm wrong. This is where I've been sat. That's the little table with my notes and my wine and my beer, which I will be consuming, of course. Irrelevant, but that's my laptop, but I couldn't connect it to my Wi-Fi, so I'm sorry if I don't miss the comments. That's another seat in the gondolier, let's say. This thing here was on top of the jacuzzi. Then we're going over here. The fire's gone out now. We had a problem with that, if I'm honest, because I'm not used to cooking on a bonfire. Not a bonfire, a barbecue, especially with wood. I've never done it before, so it's just gone out a little bit. But the meal was really good, and it was raining earlier, as you can see on the floor. It was raining. Anyway, that's the fire pit. I'm sorry it's not lit now. Anyway, as you come out, one moment, sorry. I'll be quiet because there's other people around. Can you see in the distance? Can you see the distance, DC, there? Please show us the view, DC's asking. This is the view, man. This is the view. This is the surrounding area. I'm keeping my voice down a little bit. There is llamas. I think there's llamas here. But they're not exactly here where we are right now. With the pod, you get the swings, which is nice, random, but nice. It's lovely. I've got to be mindful not to... Obviously, we're going to move on. So that's the surrounding area. That's what's coming away from the glamping pod. This is now, be mindful, that's the jacuzzi. As you can see, this took a few hours to warm up, by the way, and it had this lid on. Can you see? I put that on top to keep it warm. Obviously, it's really hot as we speak. And if you look here, I hope you can still hear me. The swings will be fun after my wine. Yeah, they will, Dawn. Yes, they help with the wine. They complement the wine very well. We'll check out that. As you can see in here, there's a lot of wood logs in there. I can see the fire. One moment. Yep. This takes up a lot of firewood, by the way. You've got to keep feeding the fire, as they say. Just closing that. I'm showing things the best I can in as much detail as I can. As you can see there, that's the side of the jacuzzi. Not that I'm an authority on jacuzzis, but anyway. Back again to the jacuzzi. I'm showing you around the best I can. You've got coat hangers there on the whatever, the perimeter of the jacuzzi. This is a nice table. It's been pissing it down though, unfortunately. You do get, I'm giving a review here, I suppose. DC, I wish I was there. Yeah, it's top, mate. It's not cheap, but it's nice. It's fucking nice. You get this speaker, which is really good, which you can connect to your phone and put tunes on, music on, should I say. Right, so we're going to the glamping pod now. I'm being mindful of keeping my partner out of this video. She doesn't want to be on it, which I'm going to respect, of course. Anyway, another thing, sorry, is you've got these two outside the glamping pod. I'm not putting you in, don't worry. You do get you get 1, 2, 3 bags of wood. You're going to need a lot of that for the barbecue. You get kindling as well. And obviously, firewood lighters to start them off. I'll show you the glamping pod now. So we're going inside. This looks, it's changed now. I'm inside now. If you can you still hear me? I hope you can still hear me. Dawn's saying, I was hoping she would say hello to us one day, give her some wine. Yeah, some wine will help her out, I'm sure. Sorry, this now, in here, look, if you can look inside, I'm inside the glamping pod now. Obviously, when you walk in, we've got all our shit everywhere. We've just dumped everything everywhere. We've just turned up, we've made a barbecue, and it's a bit messy, if I'm honest. It's very messy. However, I'm just going to show you the best I can. But when you first come in, it doesn't look a shithole like it does now. But anyway, you've got a nice little couch there at the side. A little table, whatever. Sorry, I'm a little bit drunk, man. So I'm just... you hear me fine, thank you all. Thanks, Dawn. You can still hear me. That's great. 2 little pods there. You've got some binoculars. I'm not going to be using them, but whatever. Obviously, this plug I've got, as you can see, electrical nightmare that I've got going on just so I could get my bloody ring light going, as you can see outside. Smart TV, obviously. This table comes out. Another random one that I bought. I never buy marshmallows ever in my life, but these are Giga barbecue marshmallows. I bought them for £2.65. I never barbecue. I live in an apartment, so I never barbecue, but I'll be using them later. But anyway, that's random. You do get, also, sorry, I'm just showing you around everywhere. That's the bed. It's like a studio apartment, basically. Sol W. Oku Preziza saying North Carolina. That's all I can tell by that. I don't know what you mean, mate. Elaborate. Don't know what the fuck you're on about. Anyway, so anyway, this might be the worst video ever. I'm really apologise if it's not the best video, but I'm doing my best. This is an espresso machine, which is great for coffee. You also get the pods in here. I'm giving as much detail as I can. Obviously, you've got a cooker, the usual shit. You've got a kitchen, basically. You've got nice wine glasses. You've got the fairy lights going on there. I hope I'm doing this well. I don't even sound drunk. No, I'm not smashed, Dawn. I've had a few. I don't sound drunk, good. But I am a little bit slower than I usually am. I think it slows the brain down, doesn't it? Anyway, this is then the back window. As you can see, that's back outside again. DC saying, sorry, can't see everything, can't see very clearly. I'm trying my best, DC. I get what you're saying. I'm sorry. I'm doing my best. This is a shower, standard shower, whatever. It's very small. Obviously, that's me in the background with my red jacket on. Toilet, whatever. These skis are cool. Not that you'll be going skiing here, let's be honest. And then obviously you've got a wardrobe. I'm not going to open that. Whatever. There you go. So this is it. I hope you can see that clearly enough. Microwave if you need it. But it's a lovely place. It's really nice. I'm going back outside. It looks huge. Dawn, it's not. Dawn, it's not huge. I'm going to put this back. It's, in my opinion, it's not huge. It looks bigger than it is on the pictures. That's my opinion anyway. Also, sorry, I forgot to mention this as well. You've got a nice little bit here, so you can sit there, have your drinks. Cast iron pan on the wall. I love my casts, yeah. It's nice. You could have your drinks there in nice weather, depending on the weather though, because the weather can be shit, as you know. And then that's where your swings are, and that's your view there. It's stunning. It's really nice. So anyway, I'm going to finish with the selfie stick, and then I'm going to just crack on talking, really, the best I can. Put this away. Put this down. Put that back there. Oh, let me sit down a second. Let me just turn that back around. Back to my ugly mug again. There you go. I hope that is okay with regards to what you can see. I'm stuck in a little red gondolier, which is random. I thought I'm going to sit in here. Why not? It looks different. The view's amazing, man. And do you know what? Even this view now, what you can see, is fucking average compared to the surrounding area. Look up Bolton Abbey as well. Bolton Abbey is stunning. A lot of history there as well. I hope that you can see me okay there. I look a bit weird here, but fuck it. We're going with it. I feel like I'm in a little tight toy. I do. Yeah, cheers. I've got the little tights car. Fucking going fast in this thing. You're right. I'll go to the comments, sorry. Then I'm going to crack on with this live, man. I can't see the sunset, Yorick, if I'm honest, sorry. However, this beer's really nice. It's really good. Sorry about the noise in the background. I think it's a plane going over. Okay, so I'm going to talk a bit more. Fast as fuck, boy. Yeah, fast as fuck in my little tights car, Dawn. Don't mess about with my little tights car. Well, I remember them as a kid. Shit, I never had one though. I never had one. I was never lucky enough to own a little tights car. But this is my moment now, and this little bastard, this little bad boy. Yeah, they probably do sell that beer in Tesco. They sell it in kegs as well. It's really nice. It's not the cheapest beer, but it's nice beer. Anyway, this is near Bolton Abbey. I'm going to be a bit more serious now. I'm going to talk about a bit of the history. This might sound boring. I'm referring to my notes, and then I'm going to crack on with a random chat. Let's see where that goes. So Bolton Abbey was founded in the 12th century in 1154 by, this might be boring. If you think I'm boring, just tell me. By Lady Alice de Romilly of Skipton Castle. Sounds very exciting, doesn't it? Whoopie-doo. And basically, there was a lot of, it's a monastic life, so monastery basically. Augustinian canons lived there. Basically, monks, let's say. Story time, yeah. Amazing story time, DC. It might be a bit boring, sorry, man. But they lived there for 400 years. They had the best time of their lives, living there for 400 years at Bolton Abbey, big monastery. And then good old Henry VIII came around and fucked it all up. He obviously, you've heard about the Protestants and the Catholics. The tension's still there today in some places. Some places it's Celtic, Glasgow Rangers, let's say, still there, isn't it? Still there in Ireland, big time. But anyway, he dissolved this monastery, he knocked it all down. The building's stunning. Look online. This is close to where I am. Bolton Abbey's just literally half a mile away from where I am. It's fucking stunning. Look online if you want to. But he dissolved it, so he just knocked all. The building is in a bit of ruins. It's been knocked down a lot, but some of it still stands. Yada yada yada. There you go. But the Priory Church is still there today. The church is absolutely lovely. It's stunning. I'll move on. Just a quick run through for Bolton Abbey. This is all this is. And then the area was owned by the Clifford family, and then by the some rich bastard. Sorry, Earl of Cumberland, another rich bastard. Probably used slaves to gain their wealth. That's how it usually goes with monarchs and the monarchy. Sorry to anyone that loves the monarchy. Anyway, but luckily they preserved the ruins. Bolton Abbey is still there today. It's a major heritage centre and it's a very busy tourist site. There's a plane in the air there as well. Amazing. So that's the history of Bolton Abbey. It's been told very badly by me. I've probably murdered the fucking story. But if you want to check out Bolton Abbey, it's not Bolton the town, by the way. Bolton the town is a shithole, but Bolton Abbey is lovely. And Bolton Abbey is located in the Yorkshire Dales, and it's very nice. I hope that you're still here because I can't see any more comments, but I'll keep talking. And the last chat I had was from DC saying story time, love it. I'm telling the story the best I can, DC. Sorry, it's not perfect. I'm just gonna have a sip of beer, as you do. You're just listening. Oh, thanks, Dawn, for commenting, because sometimes on here on my phone, it just the comments just stop working, and I haven't got my laptop with me. So anyway, that's that. So obviously now I'm sat here. Maybe I'll change the seating arrangement because this looks a bit shit. Let's have a look. I think this might be more suitable. I'm just going to get my drink. It's really wet here, unfortunately, but it is what it is. We're in England, of course. That's how it goes. I'll get my beer. I'm going to sit on a stool. I think that's better, man. I think the gondolier was a bit glorified, let's say. There we go. I've got 9 watching. I've got 4 now watching. It's all good. You usually don't get as many on during the weekdays anyway, Dom, to be honest. It's all good, though. I hope that you can see me okay now. I hope that's all right. You can see that in the distance, or at least, I suppose. So has anyone got any glamping or... Sorry, one moment. So why did I choose glamping instead of camping? Why did I do that? Why did I choose that, let's say? Camp, I suppose, glamping costs more money, but I just like the fact that you've got everything there. It's more comfortable. Camping itself, don't get me wrong, it's probably cheaper, but it's not as comfortable. You're not going to have any toilet facilities, let's say. So I prefer glamping. What did you say? So Dawn, I don't know what you're saying. Jesus Christ. What happened? I swear there was 2 seconds ago. What? I don't know what you mean. It's all good. Yeah, you're all right. Don't worry. Hi, DC. Don't say I agree. We have a caravan with a shower and toilet. We don't really use the tent now. No, it's not as comfortable. It's cheaper. I suppose it's more of an authentic way of camping, let's say. Depends if you look at it. But I'd rather have a bed, man. I'd rather have a hot shower. I know that might sound soft to some people, but that's what I prefer, of course. I'll turn this light up a little bit, if I can. I had 9 watching 2 seconds ago. Not so many now, Dawn. It doesn't matter. This is... What are your favourite glamping facilities? Donver, good to have you with us, Donver. My name's Brad, by the way. The facilities are great. You've got a jacuzzi, you've got a barbecue. The barbecue was a pain in the ass, if I'm honest. I'm not used to cooking in that way, especially just with wood. It's a fire pit, isn't it, basically? So it takes a while for it to get going. I struggled with it, and it started to rain as well. So that made it challenging. But you've got the fire pit, you've got the jacuzzi, you've got nice shower, nice bed, nice smart TV. It's comfortable, it's nice, but you get the what's it called? The positives of being outdoors, which is great. Let me just go with this. So let's go with what's your best or worst. Dawn, you've probably got a lot more experience with me than this. You live in the outdoors by the sound of it. You work with horses, ponies, amongst other things, I'm sure. And you're saying that we cook on a fire pit with wood a lot. We don't have experience with this. We got there eventually, but it took us a while. So you'd probably be better than we are at that. Yeah, I'll have those. Thanks. Lovely. Thanks. It takes a while to get used to, though. I'm not used to these things. I live in an apartment, so I don't have a garden or anything like that. So this is a novelty to me. I suppose it makes it more appealing as well when you don't have these things accessible. Anyone that's watching that doesn't usually see me, I usually talk about self-improvement, things like that. But today I'm not. Donver saying, I have a little caravan, but it's fine. It does the job, I suppose. It does the job. You're looking to upgrade. What you're looking to upgrade to, Donver, is the question. Today I'm going to go with the chat as well, if there is any chat. I'm going to go with the flow. So what's your best or worst travel story? I'm going to change this thing now. I'm going to relax a little bit. As soon as I got here, I had to get the fire started. I had to get the jacuzzi started with a fire as well to cook the food. It's been quite busy, let's say. Positive, but busy. So I'm just unwinding as we speak. It's really nice not to be at work. I work my fucking ass off. I really work hard. Other people work hard as well, not just me. Oh, that's lovely. Thank you. I'll have one. Lovely. Thank you. I'm getting looked after. That's great. I'll eat this in a moment. Sorry, I'm eating on a live here. What's your best or worst travel story? I'm going to tell you one of my bad ones in a minute. It was awful. It wasn't awful, but it wasn't nice. What's your best or worst travel stories? Story, let's say. Just to keep the chat going a little bit. At least I would like to look outside whenever I'm taking a dump. Yeah, you got that like rustic fucking shit going on there, lad. Sorry. Funny. I'm going with it. I don't usually drink nowadays. I used to drink a lot. I used to be a little monster. I'm not anymore. So it's the second time I've drank this year. I've been really good. But it's nice to chill out sometimes. It's nice to unwind. Oh, well. You can't think of anything. No worries, Dom. I've got one. Sorry. I don't want to... Probably, you can hear me chewing, which is probably not very nice. You guys to hear. I once went to Cardiff. I like to watch rugby union. I love watching rugby union. I go to Edinburgh once a year, by the way. I go to watch Scotland. Why do I watch Scotland? I'm English, but why do I watch Scotland? Because it's easy to get tickets, especially autumn internationals. And autumn internationals are in November, and the tickets are England tickets are so fucking expensive to go to Twickenham. They're so expensive and they're so hard to get. But Scotland, You can get them straight away, no problem, most of the time. And I love Edinburgh, I love Murrayfield, and I go once a year. Anyway, on that note, but this one year I went to Cardiff, and the Cardiff Stadium is called the Principality Stadium, and it was a European Cup final for rugby union. Let's think, if you don't follow rugby, it's like the Champions League final, but for rugby. I know rugby union is nowhere near as big as football, but that's what I enjoy watching. And we stayed in an apartment, and it fucking stank. It fucking stank. It was in a really good location. It was really cheap, but it was a shithole. And guess what was outside? What was outside the apartment? There was a dog poo bag in a black little fucking bin bag with dog shit in it, and it was hanging just outside the apartment, outside the hotel. It was a shit hotel. I had a little thing just hanging on it that just said everything. When you went inside, all you could smell was, do you know, like cooking fats, cooking oils that have not been washed or cleaned. It stank so bad. It made you feel sick. I was retching while I was in there. I was literally retching. I felt like I was going to be sick, but I couldn't be sick, if you know what I mean. And it was disgusting. And me and my dad were looking for apartments while we were out drinking, because we went to the rugby match, which was great. We went for drinks, which was great. But we were trying to find a hotel while I was there. It was absolutely disgusting. So that was one of my worst stories. The one saying you can't hear me chewing, good. I'm trying to be quiet with it. I've got a bit more to go though. Sorry. One moment. So yeah, that was one of my worst travel stories. But there was literally dog shit in a fucking poo bag outside. It was disgusting. That was one of my worst travel stories. But Cardiff City is actually, it's nowhere near as nice as Edinburgh. It's nowhere near as nice as York. It's nowhere near as nice as Oxford or Bath, because I've been to those places as well. However, Cardiff, there's a lot going on in the city, and the stadiums there as well. So it's a good night out. It's a good night out. But it's not as nice as Edinburgh, not as nice as York, in my opinion. Have I got cherry cake? Do you want me to be honest with you? Tom, it tasted like cherry cake. I just ate it. I got given some cake, Tom, and then I've just fucking ate it, and I've not even thought about it. It came with the glamping pod. Good question. Sorry, Dawn. I've not even looked at what it is. I'll find out for you. It tasted nice though, but it was fucking tiny. I just got given food, and I thought, cake, eat, and then I ate it. It tasted decent, and that was it. That's how intellectual I am at the moment. Shit. Anyway. I love traveling though. I think it's really important. You do take a risk sometimes when you go to new places. You do take a risk when you go, when you go to new places, when you try new places. Nothing's guaranteed, even if the reviews are good, there's nothing guaranteed. But I think in an ideal world, every 3 months you should go somewhere new. Go somewhere you've never been before. That's idealistic, I know. It's not always achievable. But even if it's local somewhere. You were in York last year. I love York though. It's fucking top. I'd love to live there actually. If I wanted to, I could. I'd love to live in Edinburgh, but I don't think I could afford the city centre. Excuse me, sorry, I'm burping. That sounds disgusting. York is stunning. Absolutely stunning. Bath is stunning as well, by the way, Dawn. These are all historical cities. Excuse me, I'm burping a bit, which sounds disgusting. I'm sorry. Restless Dreamer. Oi, mate. All right, Restless Dreamer. How are you doing? My name's Brad. How's life, Restless Dreamer? My name's Brad, by the way. I've just said that, haven't I? But there you go. I'm just chilling. I'm on holiday. I'm glamping. I'm in the Yorkshire Dales. I'm close to Bolton Abbey, and it's all good. You stayed at the White Rose Club. It's a nudist campsite. Campsite is epic. What? Were you nude, Dawn, by the sounds of it? That's crazy. Yeah? I've never heard of that before. Why is it epic is the question. I've never heard of that before. Where is it? Where is it? And why is it epic is the question. Restless Dreamer, tough as always. Have nice vacation. Thanks, Restless Dreamer. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. How's life? Life is tough, mate. Life is tough, and you've got to take the silver linings when you can. Have things to look forward to. Hence vacations. What are we? We're work slaves. We're work slaves, mate. That's how I feel like sometimes. Yeah, wage slaves. Let's say. It's in York. Nudist campsite in York. It's got to be seasonal. I'm assuming, Dawn. Everyone is sunbathing, barbecuing, and swimming naked. That sounds mad, Dawn. I've never heard of that one. This beer is really nice, by the way. That's the one. Has anyone ever tasted that beer before? It's really nice. Let's see how I feel tomorrow. I'll probably be hungover. Vinny Joseph. Hi, Vinny Joseph. Which place? This is Bolton. This is Catgill Farm. This is I'm glamping. I'm in a glamping pod. This is near Bolton Abbey, which is in England, Yorkshire Dales. Look up the White Rose Club. It's beautiful. I'll check that out, Dawn. I'll see what it looks like. Finny is asking which country. It's England, mate. We're in England, North England. Yeah, some of England's not so nice. Some of it's stunning. Some of England is absolutely stunning. Some of it is not so stunning. England's struggling at the moment, Finny. It really is. That's a bit more of a cynical note, I suppose, but it is. That's just how it is at the moment. I'm just looking at my notes a moment, see what else I can talk about. So, I'm in nature, which is great. I'm trying to talk, guys. Sorry if I'm not. This is probably the least structured live I'll ever do. Usually, I have loads of notes. Not loads of notes, but I have some notes, therefore structure. And today I don't have much. I'm on holiday as well. Sander's saying I look like I'm in a beautiful place. Yes, I am, Sander. Thank you. I am. It's fucking top. Good of you to join us, by the way. It's stunning. I think the Japanese did, changing subject a little bit. I like it, Dawn, what you're saying. Get some barefoot on the grass, time for grounding. Absolutely. Yeah. That's meant to be really good for you, Dawn, by the way. As you know, hence the reason why you've suggested it. You know what? I'm going to do that. There's grass right next to me now. I'm not going to do it now, but I'm going to do it later on, maybe tomorrow. It's lovely, absolutely stunning. Anyway, as I was saying, in Japan, I don't know too much about the studies, but I think a lot of you guys will already know, will be aware of it. Done studies. I think it's called forest therapy or something like that. But they've done analysis and tests, whatever research with regards to the healing properties of being around trees, being around nature. I think it might be called something else. It might not be called forest therapy, but it's meant to be really, really good for you. Healing, nature. What are we? We're energy, aren't we? We're energy. Where we're connected to. We're connected to the trees. We're connected to nature. We're from nature, man. That's my opinion anyway. Obviously, I'm kind of confirming what Dawn's saying with regard to the barefoot theory. We're at one with nature. That's what we're supposed to be around. I find it energizing being around nature. However, on the other hand, on the other way of thinking, imagine if you're at the Trafford Centre being a busy shopping mall, a busy shopping market, whatever you want to call it, whichever country you're from, lots of artificial lights, loads of fucking people, loads of fucking noise. As I've just said, loads of artificial lights. That drains the fuck out of me. That drains me. On the other hand, like I've just said, I'm around nature, around peace. It just energizes me. It makes me feel good. Gives me clarity. It's really, really good. Really, really positive. Maybe in the future I need to move to a calmer place, less busy. I don't live in a big town or anything, and I'm around a little bit of nature, but I think I'd like to be around more of it. Not be completely isolated. I get why people enjoy that, but I think being around nature is top. Anyway, sorry, I'll keep going. Don't say, yeah, definitely, I love the trees. Yeah, definitely, I agree. Don't say, I'm sure they give off negative ions, which are helpful, but I can't remember why. Interesting, there's a bit of science towards that, isn't there? I don't know about the negative ions, if I'm honest. Dawn, it sounds interesting though. They're the lungs of the earth, though, aren't they? If you look at the lungs, you probably already know this as well. But look at the lungs, the capillaries. They look like branches, don't they? And they're the trees are the lungs of the earth, let's say. Going off topic a little bit there, but there you go. But it's really calming. It's really nice. I am going to basically, let me see what's going on here. Underwater boy. Hello, underwater boy. Long story short, but I was almost kidnapped in South Africa. Fucking hell, underwater boy. Where were you? Were you in Zimbabwe? Were you? This Africa's a continent, of course. That sounds fucking mental, mate. Please explain. Share with the group if you can. No pressure. You don't have to. I'm almost finished my beer, by the way, guys. I'm going to get on the wine. I love red wine. Red wine's my favourite. I agree, though, Dawn. Wow. I've heard some colleagues speak, and these colleagues I work with, they're nurses. They are nursing professionals, let's say. And they said where they were from, there's kidnappings that happen. They've known people that have been kidnapped. And these people aren't like super famous or super rich. They're just normal people that work in a hospital or whatever. Crazy, man. I know it's a Monday night, but cheers. I'm on the red wine now. Hope it's nice. I'm just looking through my notes, see if I've got anything else. So, Dawn saying we have mechanics at work from South Africa and they have some scary stories. Yes, we do too. Not just South Africa. Where's that other countries? Forgive me. Nigerians. I work with some Nigerians. These Nigerians are nice people that I work with. They're decent people. However, they've mentioned that like it's where they come from. It's very, very on edge, very scary. And some of their colleagues, their past colleagues, have been kidnapped. Crazy as fuck. Apologies if I'm not speaking as much as I usually do. I'm chilling out, man. I'm relaxed right now. I'm in nature. I'm drinking red wine. I've got some nice olives. It's all good. One moment. Sorry. So, underwater boy saying, good evening, sir. No, South Africa, the country. I went for a piano recital for entrance to university. That sounds really good. But then the Uber took me to some informal settlement. Okay, that sounds interesting. What happened then, underwater boy? Are you a pianist by the sounds of it? Sounds like you're very educated. Some of what that's saying is positive. I don't know the rest of the story though. Can you add a bit more, please? Underwater boy. I'm sorry if this live is not like the usual ones I do, because it's just not. It's like me on holiday kind of thing. I'm just going to see if I can talk about anything else as well to keep the conversation going. I look at some of the lives that are out there, and no disrespect to them, and no disrespect to any of them, because they're all different. And some of them is absolutely ridiculous. There's no sense with them whatsoever. And I've nothing against them personally, but I like to have a little bit of structure. Underwater Boy saying, yes, but don't laugh. I have dreams of becoming a famous pianist. Underwater Boy, I'm not going to laugh at that. I think that's amazing. Fucking go for it, mate. It's not going to be easy. Nothing is. There's not. It's good to have dreams. It's good to go for it. I believe if you really want to achieve something, you will. But it's a hard climb, isn't it? So I won't be laughing at you, Underwater Boy. I'll be. I hope that you achieve what you're doing. Question is, what have you done so far to achieve that? What is your plan to achieve that? I want to hear what's your fucking plan to achieve that? What have you done so far to achieve that? Dawn saying, well, I got asked to leave a live for being British a few days ago. Fucking hell, which live with that, Dawn? Which live with that? Oh, sorry. El Fenomeno. Hello, El Fenomeno. You rock, bro. Fist bump, man. Fist bump. Thank you, El Fenomeno. So, Underwater Boy then just says, upon arrival at the informal settlement, I moved to the abandoned room at some empty school. Interesting. So basically, you think you're going somewhere, and then all of a sudden you're in an empty room in a building that you don't know with a load of strangers. You're telling a very compelling story there, by the way, Underwater Boy. Then what happened? Aha, let me go back a little bit. Not many people watching. And then some American guy talking about government, etc. And I actually agreed with a lot of what he was saying, but he said there's no Brits here. I said I'm Scottish, and he went, yeah, bye. What the hell? Sorry, Dawn. Sorry, I'm a bit drunk. Sorry. So sorry, Dawn. I thought that was Underwater Boy talking. Let me get my train of thought. Sorry, I'm a bit slow today. So you're saying some American guy talking about government, etc. And I was actually agreed with what so you agreeing with what was saying? I said no Brits here. He sounds like a fucking dickhead, Dawn. What the fuck? Absolute fucking bellend. Fucking dickhead. Sorry, I'm swearing, but there you go. Fucking dickhead. Sounds like a right muppet. Say fuck off. See you in a bit, you fucking. Sounds like a right knob. That's a mental story. What a bellend. Anyway, sorry, Dawn, but yeah, he sounds like a fucking dick. Underwater fucking muppet. Fuck off. Yeah. I like swearing. I do like swearing. God, I'm changing subject. I like swearing. I know that some people will be frowned upon. Some people will also assume that you're not intelligent because you swear. But I don't. I think they're just words. And also, I could say something really polite to you and be rude. But I could also, I could swear at, I could say a swear word to someone, but not have any energy behind it, any malice behind it, in my opinion. It's how you say things. It's not the words themselves. That's my opinion anyway. But with regard to swear words, of course you don't swear in front of children. I wouldn't do that. And I wouldn't swear in a professional setting. However, I like to communicate by swear words sometimes. It helps me to express things more genuinely. That's my little fucking 2 feet worth anyway. That's my excuse to swear. Anyway, Underwater Boy. Anyway, sorry. fuck's sake. I'm on a sip of wine, guys, and then I'll go to the... Underwater Boy saying, then I was left there alone and they didn't even realise, and then they didn't realise that my phone was with you. So as your phone with you, was you recording them, Underwater Boy? Dawn's laughing. I love the word cunt as well. I do. It's a good one. It's fucking sharp. It's sharp. It's like, fuck you, you cunt. There you go. It's good. So don't say it in Scotland. We call each other cunts affectionately. It could be said in a friendly manner, believe it or not. Underwater Boy, British slang can be crazy and it's different in every place. It's even like some slang in like London and Scotland, let's say. Even I don't understand it, even though I'm from, let's say, Britain, England, but Scotland's another country in itself, of course. And even Geordies, people from Newcastle, I struggle to understand as well sometimes. I don't understand all the slang. Underwater Boy has retracted the message, that's fine. An AI agent, an artificial intelligence agent is with us. Hello, artificial intelligence agent. You're saying I felt every time, you felt bad every time I travelled. I felt like I'm not enough. My current life's not good enough. Well, sorry, AI agent. My name's Brad, by the way. Why did you feel bad every time that you travelled? Why do you feel bad? I'm sorry that you don't feel like you're enough and that your current life's not good enough. I've been there. I've been there, man. I still go there sometimes now. I do. I fucking do, mate. A sense of lack. What do you think you're lacking? What do you think you're lacking? I remember at one point in my life, I was in a fucking mess. I used to take a lot of drugs. I used to be a little monster. I used to be a little fucking monster. And I used to sex like, I used to be a crazy little bastard, trust me. I've calmed down now. However, at the time, I didn't feel like I could solve anything. Imagine I've got 10 problems and I try and solve all those 10 problems all at once and I never achieved it. I never achieved it because I tried to solve too much at once. So my opinion is I started to think of the easiest thing I could do to improve on. The fucking easiest thing. And I just work on that one thing at a time. And then that helped me. But it takes time and it takes effort. You feel like you've got a lack of a life, a lack of personality. Can you elaborate more, AI agent? Tell me more if you can. There's no pressure, by the way. But I'm trying to emphasize with your issues there. Hebby. Hello, Hebby. Good to have you with us. My name's Brad. You okay? Yeah. You all right? All good? Do you need anything? No? Heavy saying, happy to have caught you live. Yeah, this is me live. I've not got a t-shirt on today, but this is the Inspirational Ambivert channel. This is Let's Get Inspired Live vlog. I think it's episode 33. This is a chilled one today, Heavy. I usually talk about personal development, narcissism. I talk about a wide range of personal development related issues, let's say. Or things to work on, but today's just a chill one. But I'm glad to have you with us. Oh, Heavy saying I caught you live last time and enjoyed it. I'm really fucking hell. That means a lot. That means a lot. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. You're saying, I remember, yes, the journey I'm on. What journey are you on is the question. So AI agent saying, I feel like I'm stuck doing others' narratives. I never grew up. I feel like I'm an 11-year-old in a 29-year-old body. One moment, let me think about that. Sorry, I'm drinking tonight, guys. I don't usually drink, which is not very, my channel's called Inspirational Ambivert, and I'm drinking on a Monday night, which is not very inspirational. It's gone dark, as you can see. You can't see the background anymore. I'm trying to respond to AI, man. You feel like you're stuck living other people's lives, AI agent, and you've never grown up. I'm sorry you feel like that. A lot of people end up like that, but they're not. Do you know what? What the really good thing is, AI agent? The good thing is that you're aware of it. Most people, they're not aware that they're 11-year-old in a 29-year-old body. They're not aware of it. And they just carry on behaving in a really childish manner. And it's not good. You're aware of it. So you're ahead of a lot of people just by that fucking paragraph, by the way. You might not feel it, you might not think it, but you are. Because it's the first step is awareness of where you're at and acknowledging where you're at, being aware of where you're at, and then you can work up. There's a lot more I could say on that, but that's all I'm going to say for now, AI agent. But I do emphasize with you, and I respect the fact that you have a self-awareness. You're showing me, your AI agent, you're showing me a lot of self-awareness by that paragraph, and I respect that. Heavy saying self-development. Yes, it's all about growth, man. Not always. I think most of the life I like to work on self-development. Sometimes, look at me now, I'm drinking fucking red wine. I'm relaxing. Sometimes you need to chill out. Sometimes you need to recover. Sometimes you need to just rest and whatever. I'm sorry, I'm not getting the words out right. Don't say you're inspiring me. I want wine. Yes, red wine. Cheers, Dawn. Thank you. Thanks. Hebe saying, hey, some nights are supposed to be sipped. Don't apologise, LOL. Thank you, Hebe. I agree. Sometimes we just need to chill out. You can't be on the go all the time. You're going to burn out. AI agent saying, I feel like I went to war and never came back. A war within yourself, is it, AI agent? Heavy saying, LOP Dawn. I don't know what LOP means. Dawn saying I have some alcohol-free stuff I'm doing driving tomorrow. Don't blame you. If you're working tomorrow, drinking on a Monday night. I'm on holiday now, hence the reason I'm drinking. But usually if I'm working tomorrow, I won't be drinking, no way. So don't blame you. You've got to be on the alcohol-free stuff on a Monday night. I don't think it's good to drink every day. It's not good for you, to state the obvious. Yeah, I understand that one. Hebe saying, AI agent. I'm saying love and light. Hebe, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Respect. AI agent saying, I'm still stuck in my headspace about my career and stuff like a teen. All my peers moved on in life, got kids and stuff, and I'm mature. I'm going to say something in a moment, AI, one moment. I need to reflect a little bit. Just to let you know, AI agent, I'm just being open and honest. Am I a medical professional? No. Am I a psychologist? No, I'm not. But I do have perspectives and I do have life experiences and I do have some wisdom and some knowledge. However, I don't know everything, but I'm going to help you the best I can. I remember guess what I was doing when I was 29? I was fucking lost at 29, AI agent. I was fucking lost. I'm 42 now. I've got it together now. I still don't have all the answers though, and I still don't get things perfectly, and I still struggle sometimes as well, of course. And I felt like a lot of pressure as well, which I'm engaging from what you're saying. I feel like you should have kids. What's that pressure? It's called, at 29, you should have a wife. At 29, this is bullshit, by the way. At 29, you should have 2 kids. You should have a dog as well, and you should own your own home, all by 29. It's a lot of pressure, especially in today's economy, especially in the turbulent times that we're living in. It's a lot of pressure, and comparison is also the thief of joy. So you're 29 years old. It doesn't matter if you've not got kids, mate. I haven't got kids. I'm 42. I haven't got fucking kids, and I don't want any. I don't want any kids. I don't have any. I don't want any. Does that mean I'm a failure? No, it doesn't. That's my life choice. You're at 29. You don't have kids, so what? Also, people are going to judge you no matter what the fuck you do. No matter what the fuck you do, you're getting judged, mate. Just don't give a fuck about what they think. Fuck them. Fuck them. Sorry, I'm swearing a lot. And I'm drinking a bit as well. But fuck them. And if your other peers, your other old friends have got kids, that's their life path, not yours. Everyone's got their own individual path, or everyone's got their own choices. And what is maturity as well? Just because you've got kids, does that mean you're mature? Not always. Sometimes it's children having fucking children. Children having children. So underdeveloped, childish adults in old, ugly bodies. These people can be 30, 40, 50, 60. They're not mature. They're old. Biologically, they're old as fuck. But physically, they're mentally, psychologically, emotionally, they're fucking 8-year-olds sometimes. So they're not mature. It doesn't always mean they're mature. Some of them will be mature, some of them won't. But you're 29, you're still young. You don't have kids. It's okay. You are where you are. It is what it is, and you are where you are. Sorry, I'm trying to help you the best I can, AI agent. Guess what? I was at 29. By the sounds, what you're saying now, very similar to you. Very similar to you, trust me. I didn't have all the answers. I was fucking stuck. It took me till 30. Fuck me, it took me ages. Especially as a guy as well. I think women usually mature quicker than men. I took me a while. At 29 years old, I was like you in a way. I was aware of what I was doing wrong, but I didn't have all the answers, and I was struggling. So I can emphasize with a lot of what you're saying. But all is not lost. All is not lost. Think of the one thing that you want to work on. Think of the easiest one. Go with the fucking easiest. Why go with the easiest one? Because if you can complete the easiest one, it gives you confidence. And you think, yes, I've got that one thing done. It might take you a year to do that one thing, but just concentrate on that one thing. Prioritize, whatever that is. Sorry, I'm ranting on there. I'll go back to the comments. I'm trying to help you the best I can, AI agent. I don't have all the answers, but the answers are within you. You know the answers within you. Don't say you're going to drink yours on Wednesday night. What you're drinking on Wednesday night is the question, Dawn. Yorick saying it's gone well, dark. Yes, it has gone well, dark. Yorick. Hebe is then saying, I used to be stuck in my head to agent, knowing where you're at is the first step. Yes, awareness, Hebe, thank you for reiterating what I'm saying. Saying knowing where you're at is the first step. It really is. And Brad said that you're self-aware, and that's where it begins. Lord, do you know what as well? Fuck me. Sorry, going on. Most people aren't aware. They're fucking walking around. They're sleepwalking. Non-play characters. They're not aware at all. They're not aware of why they do things or what they do things. They don't fucking know. An AI agent, you're showing awareness. It's the beginning of awareness, which is fucking amazing. You're on the right path, even though it feels like you're not. But thanks for reiterating that, Hebe. Fallout. Hi, why are you slurring tonight? Because I'm fucking pissed, Fallout. I'm pissed, mate. I'm drinking. Cheers, Fallout. That's why I'm slurring. Good to have you with us, by the way. That's why I'm slurring. I'm on holiday. You can't really see the fucking scenery anymore because it's pitch black. It's fucking dark. I can see I can see the moon in the distance. It's stunning. Anyway, Hebe's saying it's okay for you not to know how to deal with it. Yeah, it is okay, Hebe. Rumi says it's through the wound that the light enters you. That's very deep. That's very true and very deep. Thanks for sharing that, Hebe. That's beautifully said. It's through the wound that the light enters you. Yeah. Through the suffering, through the weakness, through the Pandora's box, where the weakness is, where the insecurities are, where the demons are. That's where the light comes through. That's where the growth is. It's what I'm gauging from what you're saying. I agree. Dawn's then saying, yeah, comparing. I'm going to move this off one moment. I'll go to Dawn's comment in a moment. Sorry, Dawn. I'm just going to put open chat because that's what we're doing now. Open chat. Don saying, yeah, comparing yourself to others is grim. Yeah, comparison is a thief of joy. I used to do it. I do it sometimes. I don't have kids. Snap. Haven't bought a house. Guess what? Fucking snap. Don't host dinner parties. Snap. Sorry, agree. Same. And I'm happier than most of the people who do that all through obligation. Shit. I'm going to break that down. Yeah, comparing yourself to others is great. I agree. I've done it. I don't have kids either. Don't have children. And I don't feel like doing it. As beautiful as children can be, and I'm sure they can be great, and I'm sure it could be very rewarding, and I can see why people do it. But however, I don't feel the urge to do it myself. I don't own a house either. I rent, if I'm honest. Again, that could be seen as a failure as a 42-year-old person. However, that's where I'm at. I don't host dinner parties either. Very, very rarely. Very fucking rarely do I do that either. And I'm content in my own energy, in my own space, doing my own thing. So I agree. Thanks for that, Dawn. That's brilliant. For all that saying, because he's slurred, very bad, the bald men. Oh, you're going with the bald? I am bald, mate. Fallout. I've no hair, mate. It's all good. What's your hairline like? I used to be really insecure about it when I was in my early 20s. I was receding. I used to have like mousy long hair. I used to have like a short back and sides. Like short back and sides. I had hair and I had like a fringe like that. If you can imagine that. I used to have blonde hair as a kid as well when I was really young. However, I started to recede when I was about 18, 19, which is really young. I was really insecure about it for a long, long time. And I did the best I had. Did the best I could with what I had with regards to my hair. And then at some point I thought, do you know what? I look like a twat. I look like a fucking twat because I was receding, bald as fuck, thin hair, look like a dickhead. So do you know what I did? I shaved it off, mate. Do you know what? Problem gone. Less is more in my case. And do you know what? I feel really confident. I have good head for it. I like my head. I like the way I look. I'm not Brad Pitt. My name is Brad, but I'm not fucking Brad Pitt, of course, but I love myself and it's all good. Fallout. Did my hair fall out? Fallout. Yes, it did. How's your hair is the question. Hebe is saying, experience the hurt, go through it, allow it to pass. Experience the hurt. Sorry. I've gone through Dawn's comment there. Hebe's saying, experience the hurt, go through it. Hebe's got a really good point there. Very wise. Is it easy? No. It's not fucking easy. Does it take fucking forever? Potentially, yeah. But she's right. Accepting in it. It's accepting the pain, growing through the pain. It takes time. It's part of the growth process. The AI agent, I'm being serious now. You're showing me awareness of what you're saying, which is a huge, huge deal. Most people don't have that. Most of society, they ain't fucking got that shit. Meaning that you're winning. Even though you feel like you're losing, you're winning. So AI agent saying, it's the other part, I don't know what to do. I lack basic skills like holding the conversation. You've got social anxiety, big times. Sorry about that. Sorry to hear that. And guess what? My life ain't easy. AI agent, this life is not fucking easy. I completely comprehend what you're saying. I understand what you're saying because it's fucking not easy. I say this a lot. And you've got stuff to do, like you've got miles to go. It's a climb. There's a mountain to climb, AI agent. I'm still climbing it now. Do you think I have all the answers? Do you really think I've got all the answers? No, I don't. I don't have all the answers. Sometimes I feel like I'm top of the world. Sometimes I can take on the world. And other days I feel like I'm rock bottom. I hit rock bottom as well, man. Trust me, I fucking struggle sometimes. I'm really hard on myself as well. I beat myself up. And I've always been like that. And I'll probably continue to be like that. Sorry, I'm trying to think, trying to get my words out. I'm drinking as well, of course, one moment. But please don't underestimate the fact that I'm drinking to know that I do have some wisdom. I do have some truth with what I'm saying. Holding a conversation as well. Guess what? As well, AI agent, I'm not the best. If you had me in a social setting, I wouldn't be talking that much as I am now. I wouldn't. I'd be the quiet guy in the corner. Honestly. However, because of this format that we're in, I'm on YouTube, I'm doing a live. I'm kind of like forced to speak, I suppose, but usually I don't. And it's hard, isn't it? You've got all those things, social anxiety. It's hard to hold a basic conversation. You beat yourself up and your life isn't easy. So I'm breaking down what you're saying. You've got miles to go, but you're on the journey, mate. You're growing. You're growing. You're growing. You're going to get there. Break it down. Break all your problems down. Think of all the problems that you've got and just think of one thing. It could be, right, I've got social anxiety, but I'm just going to work on holding a conversation. How am I going to work on holding a conversation? How the fuck am I going to do that? I'm trying to put myself in your shoes. I'm going to kind of, in a way, doing it now. You're expressing your problem shared as a problem halved. You're kind of, in a way, breaking through now as we speak, holding a conversation. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to speak to someone that you trust, someone that you trust that's not an arsehole, let's say. Hopefully you've got someone around you, like a parent or a friend or whatever, and then just try to extend the conversation a little bit. So if usually you only last 5 seconds, go for 10 seconds. If you don't go for 10 seconds, go for 20 seconds. Just try little bits. Just concentrate on holding a conversation more. You don't have to focus on this topic, holding a conversation. It could be something else, but just keep focusing on that one thing. I'm going to get better at holding a conversation. Then look at YouTube. Look at YouTube content that's saying how to hold a conversation. Look at that advice. You're just concentrating on hold a conversation, hold a conversation, hold a conversation. Read books about holding a conversation, anything that's related to holding a conversation, and then focus on that one fucking thing. Just concentrating on that. Fucking don't concentrate on anything else. And then that, therefore, when I know I've done my best, the social anxiety goes down because I know I've tried my best. That's what I've got to say. It doesn't have to be holding a conversation. It could be anything else. But do you know what AI is? I keep saying it. I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself. I'm sorry if I'm slurring my words tonight, guys. I'm a little bit drunk. But you're doing all right. You've got self-awareness, which is a fucking huge thing. Guess what most people do, AI agent? They never have any self-awareness. They live their lives unconsciously. They fumble their way through life like fucking stupid, ignorant, dumb assholes, insulting people, being fucking fuck-ups, walking around like zombies. They're asleep. They're not awake. They're fucking asleep. And then they die. And they've not learned the lessons in life. There's zero accountability. They do fuck all in their lives, and that's it. And by the sound of it, you're not, I rephrase, one of those people. So you're doing all right, but concentrate on the one thing. Apologies if I'm repeating myself a bit tonight. Anyway, Dawn's saying, could you have autism or... Sorry, Dawn's saying, could you have autism? Potentially, or adhere. What's adhere? I don't know. I've never heard of adhere, by the way, Dawn. Please inform me if you can. I have social anxiety and lack skills that others seem to have. Oh, right. Sorry. ADHD, not adhere. Attention deficit disorder, you're saying. Got it. I've got it, Dawn. Heavy's saying, read books, challenge yourself. Yes. The smallest step, maybe just talking to strangers. Yeah, take a leap of faith. Ask someone directions. Just little steps, and then get comfortable with them little steps, and just think of the simplest, fucking smallest thing you can. Good one, Hebby, by the way. Thank you. Doric's saying it'd be nice to have a large camper van. You can do trips like this all over the country without needing to book hotels. I'd love to have a VW camper van. What are you doing? What the fuck? Sorry, Chet. What are you doing?
Look at the moon.
The moon's stunning.
Fuck.
The moon's stunning. Nice. It's my partner, by the way. Sorry. she's admiring the moon. The moon's out. It's a full moon as well. Change the subject. I'll go back to the comments in a minute. You might already know this, guys. Where does the word lunatic come from? Lunar, doesn't it? It's a lunar month, lunatic. Also, I think there's truth in this. The moon, forgive me if I'm completely wrong, the moon controls the waves, doesn't it? The magnetic fields or whatever it is, the gravitational pull affects the waves, doesn't it? That's truth. Also, what are we made up of? 70 or 80% of humans are made up of water. I think it affects the emotions of people. So lunatic, you're a fucking loony, you're a lunatic, is related to werewolves in my opinion as well. Kind of loosely. So that's my little vague story on the full moon effect. Not that I'm going to turn into a werewolf, of course, and not that I'm a lunatic, even though I am getting pissed on my face. Anyway, I'll shut up. I'll go back to the comments, guys. I've gone off topic. Sorry, Yorick. Be nice to have it Lloyd. I'd love to have a camper van. I'd love to have a video. I love, from an idealistic point of view, I love the old the VW camper van, the Mark 1. The hippie van. I love one of them. They're very expensive though, and you won't need to book hotels. I think you need to maintain the vehicle though, mate. And they cost a bit of money depending on what you get. However, I get the appeal of them. If you've got autism, I've got Asperger's syndrome or something like that, AA agent. Sorry if that's a very personal comment, personal thing to say. You don't have to answer, by the way, AA agent. You've got autism. I used to work with people with autism, by the way. So I do understand it to an extent. I do understand it. I worked with them for about 10 years before I was a nurse. I'm a nurse, by the way, a scrub nurse. But anyway, blah, 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 whatever. I used to work with kids with autism before that and young adults with autism. Anyway, that's maybe never been to a therapist. Therapy, I've never been to therapy, but I know people that have, and it can be really, really beneficial. But there's a lot of work. It's not, they're not going to fix you. It's you that fixes you. You still got to put the work in, and it can be difficult, but it can be very rewarding, I've been told. Dawn saying, I think I do too. Sorry, Dawn, I've lost my trace of thought with regards to what you said with that sentence. Hebby's then said, agent, maybe you should see a therapist. Indeed. You would be surprised how much that could change your life. Hebby, you just hitting home runs, man. Hitting home runs with that. Absolutely. It costs money. A lot of people avoid it because, one, it can be expensive. If you can get it for free, happy days. But it can cost a bit of money. But you're investing in yourself, though. And another one is a lot of people avoid it because it's painful. Remember that Pandora's box where all your deepest, darkest demons are, your deepest, darkest fears are, where Hebby said if the light hits those deepest, darkest fears, that's where the magic is. That's what the therapist is going to help you achieve if you're open to it. However, that can be very fucking painful. And also you're paying them at the same time. So most people avoid it. However, that's where the magic is. So I agree with Hebby. Dawn saying, don't beat yourself up. We're all different. Yeah, we are all different, Dawn. Not one size fits all. And also, what works for this person or that person is not going to work for the other person. Everyone's got their own way of doing things. It's not wrong, it's different. It's just different. That's all it is. Everyone likes different things. People learn in different ways. And people learn at different speeds as well. We don't learn at the same speed. We're not always ready for things. AI agent saying, I should, yeah. You sound like you're open to it. AI agent saying, thank you all. You guys are all beautiful. That's lovely. Thank you, AI agent. And so are you, man. Power to you, by the way. You might feel like you're doing shit, but you're doing all right, man. You're doing well. Keep going. Keep doing what you're doing. You've got self-awareness. I keep saying it. It's a big fucking deal. And you've got it. Luke saying, hi, I'm back. Hi, Luke. Good of you to join me. I'm glamping at the moment. You can't see anything behind me. There's countryside behind me, but you can't see it because it's pitch black. I'm on holiday. I'm having a few drinks. I'm at Bolton Abbey, which is in the Yorkshire Dales, near Bolton Abbey, Catgill Farm. That's where I'm at, glamping. I'm drinking. It's a Monday night and I'm getting pissed. It's all good. Heavy's then saying, we got you and you've got this here. Yes, respect and power to AI agent. This is what this channel's all about. It really, really is. That makes me feel good, by the way. And it should make you guys feel good as well. Also, it's not just me. I keep saying this, but I do mean it. Sorry, I'm messing about with the microphone. It's not just me speaking, not just me contributing. It's you guys as well. It's not just about me. Even though it's not about me. It's about you guys. It's all about your growth, and it's all about helping each other along the journey that we're on. I'm going a bit deep and a bit soppy there. I'll shut up, but I mean it. I mean it. It's positive. It's good. We need more of this in the fucking world, man. We fucking do. We really do. And do you know what? I've got 4 people watching right now. It's all good. Doesn't matter. If I help one person, I'm winning. If I've helped one person, my job's done. My job's done. I'll help as many people as I can. I think that's what I'm here for. I'm here to inspire people. That's my path. That's my life path. I'm here to inspire people. And hopefully, God, I'm going off on a tangent here. I'm trying, God, might be a bit deep, but I'm trying to, my aim is to, along with myself, is become away from this 3-dimensional thinking, from this 3-dimensional low vibrational process, is coming away from those types of things to a more new earth kind of thinking. New earth meaning 5-dimensional consciousness, being a high frequency, not being dragged down by the hate, the fear, the gossip, the negative egos. It's rising above those things. That's what I'm about. And how I achieve that, how everyone achieves that is through a collective consciousness, let's say, in a positive mindset. I'm going off on a tangent here. Anyway, going a bit deep. Anyway, Dawn's saying lots of autistic people make videos about it. It's nice to see that other people are like you and have similar struggles and quirks. Of course, it is. I agree, Dawn. Well said. AI agent then says, I watch them every now and then and I feel home. You feel, yeah, that's probably AI agent. That's, you need more of that then. Focus more on that. And Dawn saying that's brilliant. Yes, it is brilliant. Keep doing more of that, being drawn to more of that where you feel home. Even, it doesn't matter if you're autistic or not autistic. You could be, I'm talking a bit much here. What time are we on now? 9:30. 8:28. You explore, be careful. All right. One moment. Sorry, guys, I'll keep my voice down because there's other glamping pods around. Sorry, I don't want to interfere with anybody. I've lost my train of thought as well. I've lost my train of thought. It's the alcohol. The alcohol affects, have you heard of the brain-blood barrier? And it infiltrates the brain. Alcohol gets the brain-blood barrier, basically protects yourself from toxins, etc. However, alcohol gets through. Therefore, I'm going a bit scientific here. I'm pissed up. Therefore, that's why you feel pissed and discombobulated, let's say. I'm talking shit now. Sorry. I'm talking some science, but very vaguely. But anyway, AI agent, yeah, keep going that way. I'm sorry if I've lost my train of thought. I'm trying to get back on track. AI agents saying, yeah, maybe there's life on Mars. But navigating, geomaxing, trying to find my tribe, it's almost a super impossible thing. Trying to interpret that. Sorry, guys. I'm keeping my voice down a little bit now. I don't want to disrupt anyone that's in the other glamping pods. You'll find your tribe though, AI agent. I'm trying to help you there. Yeah, that's back to what I was saying. Sometimes I feel like I'm in the wrong room. I feel like I'm in the wrong room. Not now, but in life. People don't know me. A lot of people don't know who I am. They don't give me a chance. They don't get to know me. They don't want to get to know me. Therefore, I can't be my true self. They don't get to see me at my best. And that's what happens in life. There's a lot of rooms that you go into where you can't be your true best self. But eventually you do find the right people that are the right community or the right type of people that they'll allow you to see your light, let's say. We're all meant to shine bright. There's enough room for all of us to shine brightly. A lot of what happens is if you're in a room full of insecure people, they're insecure. And if you shine bright in front of those insecure people, they're not going to fucking like it. They're going to feel even more insecure. Therefore, what can happen is, myself, for example, I've dimmed my light in the past. I've dimmed my light just in order to stop insecure people feeling more insecure. But that's not what we're meant to do. We're not meant to do that. We're meant to shine our light is meant to shine brightly. Fuck the insecure people. We're all insecure, don't get me wrong, but don't let people bring you down. Anyway, let's carry on. Dawn saying, I never know when it's appropriate to speak in a conversation. And I know I'll forget what I wanted to say. So I end up speaking over people, then I feel bad for it. So you feel like anxious that you can't try to interpret what you're saying. Forgive me, my cognitive abilities aren't as sharp as they usually are because of, hence the alcohol, sorry. It's hard to get your piece in when people are speaking. Sometimes you don't get a chance either with regards to conversations, Dawn. But you're thinking, oh shit, I'm going to forget. I need to say it now. So you interrupt people and then you feel bad for it after. It's hard though, isn't it? It's hard. It's hard because you think, I've got something really good to say. I need to say it now. Yep. But you shouldn't feel bad for that. You shouldn't feel bad for that. I suppose what's one way you could prevent that is maybe you don't always have a pen and a piece of paper to write down, do you? If you've got that, then you're okay, I suppose. That's a bit of a dilemma there, Dawn, in your own head by the sounds of it. Dawn saying, genuinely good people are rare. Yeah, they are. I'm trying to speak more quietly now because it's quieter here. I'm trying to respect the others that are here as well. And genuinely good people are hard to find. So many cunts. So many cunts, mate. There's good people out there, though. I think there's some good people that are just a bit broken and a bit lost. Dawn saying hello to Mrs. Brad. She's over there. She's looking at the moon. She's enjoying the moon, the full moon. Hebby's going outside to look at the moon. Sorry if I'm only just catching up with the comments. Are you okay? Stunning, isn't it? Yeah, it's dropped. Temperature's dropped. Are you okay? Yeah. You good? Am I being too loud? You're living your best life, absolutely. Am I being too loud? You okay?
There's activity down there.
I know. I'm trying. I've lowered my voice a bit.
They're humping in the tents.
They're humping in the other tents, by the way. Happy days. Oh shit. Sorry. Anyway, sorry. I'm being a bit slow with the comments, guys. Let's go back. So Hebby's gone to look out at the moon. It's a full moon. I don't know if it's the full moon everywhere else. Forgive my ignorance with that.
It was the blood moon yesterday.
The blood moon was yesterday, I've been told. The moon does affect the waves. Yeah, it does. Thank you for reiterating. Dawn saying, oh, I heard hospitals are really busy during the full moon. So people go crazy. Cray, lunatics. Absolutely, Dawn. Hebby's saying, it is said the moon amplifies a lot. When people are called lunatics, it's amplified during full moons, hence the like I was saying, werewolves. I think the term werewolves comes from the full moon. People going fucking crazy. Absolutely heavy. Satirath. Sorry, I was saying your name wrong, Satirath. My name's Brad, by the way. Where are you? I'm in Bolton Abbey, mate. Yorkshire Dales. My name's Brad. You're waiting for me near Mars. Hi, I'm from India. How is India, by the way? Sorry, Sariath. Conduit 7. Mix with others on your level and above. Conduit 7. I agree. Conduit 7, you're absolutely... Oh, that's amazing. Thank you. I got some crisp. Happy days. That's amazing. Thank you. Sorry about the noise. Conduit 7. Mix from with others on your level and above. Do you know what, Conduit 7? I fucking agree with that. Agree with that. Match the frequency. Keep with people that are on your frequency or above. People to aspire to and people that you can relate to is what I'm gauging for that Conduit 7. I fucking agree with that one. Power to you, and thanks for commenting. Thanks for joining us. Heavy's then saying, it's a very wise thing you just said there, by the way, as I'm sure you know. Heavy's then saying, I learned that it doesn't matter if others don't see your light. You have to be sure about your light. Yes, you do. See it and fucking believe it. I'm tapping my chest there. Everyone else has that has anything negative to say. It's not worth your time. No, that's their bullshit. That's their negativity. That's their weakness. That's their problems. And I completely agree. It doesn't matter if some people can't see your light because they're in a low frequency. They can't see it. They're not aware of it. They don't recognize it. But you do have to be sure about it. To be confident about it. Even if you're around these people that don't, or other people that don't see it, don't be addicted to the approval of others that don't see your light. Don't be addicted to the approval of others that don't see your light. Sorry if I'm slurring my words, guys. You got to see and believe. I'm just going back to Heavy's comments. They're really wise. Thank you. You got to see it and believe it. Thank you for that, by the way. Yorick saying that jacket keeping you warm must be cold out there. Yorick, this jacket's amazing, by the way. However, it's really thin. It's a waterproof jacket, but it's very thin. So it's keeping me warm-ish, but not super warm, if I'm honest. But the temperature's dropped. Yorick saying marshmallows on the fire would be nice. Yorick, tomorrow, I'm going to do a live tomorrow. I'm going to put your marshmallows on the fire tomorrow. I'm not going to do it now. The reason why I'm not going to do it now is because it's late, it's dark as fuck, and it's a pain in the ass starting the fire again. I'm not going to do it tonight, but I'll do it tomorrow. I bought marshmallows for that occasion as well. So thank you for the suggestion, but I'm not doing it now. I'll do it tomorrow. I'm making a piece. My partner is making a pizza tomorrow, and which is great. Wood fire pizza, which is going to be amazing on the fire pit, and then after that, I'm going to make some toasted marshmallows as well. It'd be rude not to, but thanks for reminding me, by the way. Going back to my comment before, humping in the tent. It's a full moon everywhere. Yes, there's a full. I like it. I like the humour there, Heavy. Just humping in the tent, and it's a full moon everywhere. Dawn saying, I love your perspective, Heavy. Dawn's then saying, can he whack a good tent hump? Brilliant. Can't beat a good tent hump. Brilliant. Heavy saying, thanks, Dawn. Yorick saying, brilliant stream, by the way. I really enjoyed it. Thanks, Yorick. I thought it were a bit shit, if I'm honest. I did. I thought it was shit. Sorry, guys. I was thinking, oh my God, it's not structured at all. I had to randomly cobbled this together. I'm out of my normal environment, so it's a little bit different, a little bit more challenging. But I appreciate the comments. Thank you. Heavy saying, me too, Yorick, I did. Dawn's then saying, nah, it's not shit. It's real and chilled. It's been great. Thank you, yeah. I try to be real. I'm going to be real all my life. I'd rather be a real nobody than a fake somebody. I'll say it again. I'd rather be a real nobody than a fake somebody. Fucking, if I don't achieve that, then I've got to look in the mirror, haven't I? And if I look in the mirror, it's going to be very ugly if I'm not my true self. I'm rambling on. Heavy saying you should stream more drunk, more LOL. In an ideal world, if there was no harm done, I'd be drunk every day. But the reality is, Heavy, I can't do that because it slows me down. It slows me down. Maybe not now. I'm good. I'm feeling good now. It's all good. But overall, it slows me down. So I won't be doing loads of these. I will be doing these drunk again at some point, but most of the time I'm not doing that, if I'm honest. I get the joke though. So Yorick saying sometimes when it's random, it's more enjoyable. It flows naturally. Go with the flow. As like to say, always go with the flow. Should never force anything. Don't say agreed and smiling. It's the wine, LOL. Yeah, I'm chilled as fuck, man. They say there's truth in the wine as well. There's truth in the wine. Always. I agree with that saying. I agree with that saying. I'm a good drunk though. I like to think I'm a good drunk. I'm a chilled drunk, and I'm a bit of a silly drunk when I get to a certain point. I'm not like some people get very aggressive. Some people get melancholic. Melancholic meaning they get very emotional and start crying. I'm not that type of person. I'm more of a chilled, jokey, drunk. When I'm drunk, I'm chilled and I'm jokey. But there's a price you pay if you drink every day. Of course. Anyway. You should all donate wine and they can drunk more often. So pay to get Brad pissed, basically, what you're trying to say, Dawn. Wow. I could have a new job. Just pay me to get pissed every day. I don't think the ending would be very pretty, though. Funny, though. Ha, drunk every day. Maybe think, I think I need weed more. I like weed more. I used to love weed as well, by the way, Heavy. I used to smoke a lot of weed. I used to smoke a fucking shitload of weed. Not had it for a long time. On a positive, weed can be good. Nice and chilled. And Heavy saying, Brad, did I tell you I'm a poet? Yeah, poetry in motion there, Heavy. I love wine too, though. What's your favourite wine, Heavy? Is the question. I love red wine. I don't really particularly like white wine or rosé. Some people are wine connoisseurs, which I am not. I like red, and I don't know why. I just like Spanish wine, which is Rioja, Tempranillo, that kind of thing. Heavy saying I love wine too, though. Young. Dawn's then saying I used to be an arsehole drunk, but not now. When I drink vodka when I was younger. If I just drank vodka, I'd be a right fucking dick. I'd be an angry little bastard when I was younger. It was on vodka. I don't think I'd be like that now. So I get that. I'd have a fire in my belly. A fire in my fucking belly. Believe it or not. Don's saying the company's a big part of it, yeah. So who you're surrounded by and the energy that they're giving out. If they're giving out calm, positive energy, then you're going to be good. If they're giving out negative, combative, kind of dark, whatever energy, negative energy, whatever, it's going to affect you. So I agree with that one. Don's saying, I love red wine, but I sometimes crave white wine with fish. It's meant to go well with fish. I'm so adamant on red though. But everyone's got their own opinion, of course. Everyone's got their own taste. Everybody's then saying red wine is my go-to silk and spice from New Zealand. It's currently on my favourite list. Hebby, can I ask you a question? Sorry. Where are you from, if you don't mind me asking? Silk and spice, I've never heard of that from New Zealand. Dawn's then saying, angry little monster in your little... yeah. My little tights car, fucking gangster, fucking little gangster in my little tights car, fucking don't fuck around with this cunt, basically, is what you're trying to say. If anyone doesn't know what a little tights car is, it's a Fisher Price car. What's a Fisher Price car if you don't know? A Fisher Price car is like a child fucking car. and you used to pedal it, you used to power it with your feet, and it was red, just like this little thing that I was in before, if anyone doesn't know. Hebe saying I'm from Zimbabwe. Wow, how's life in Zimbabwe, Hebe? Dawn saying I'm intrigued too, Hebe. And then Hebe saying, ha ha ha, Dawn, LOL, I'd like that. I like that. What's life in Zimbabwe, Hebe? It's the question. I don't know much about it. I'm sorry, I don't. I'm just chilling for a moment, eating crisp. Which crisps are these, by the way? Lancashire crisp. Nice. Nice one. Hebe saying, I haven't quite experienced white wine, but maybe when I go to Italy. Going to Italy, I've never been. Rome is like an open museum. Not that I'm an expert on Italy. The food is fucking outstanding. Mediterranean food. Italian food is the best. Truly authentic Italian food. What happens a lot in England is they'll go, Italian restaurant. It's like, is it? Fuck. Italian restaurant. It's some English fucking prick called John. There's fucking absolutely murdered pasta and fucking pizza. He doesn't know how to fucking cook because he's a cunt. And he's calling it an Italian restaurant. Or it'll be Packer Bar, fucking Packer Bar, whatever. Some fucking, no disrespect to Indian or Asian people, but they'll be, you're running an Italian restaurant and your name's fucking Packer Bar. You're from fucking India. You've never cooked a pizza in your life, but you're calling it an Italian restaurant because it appeals to the masses. So a lot of places in England call themselves Italian and they're fucking not. I'm going off on a little pissed up rant there. I'm aware of that. But that's what happens. But true Italian food is amazing. And Naples is where pizzas originated from. And also the flour is called zero. If you know this already, I'm sorry. But it's 00 flour. 00 flour is the flour that creates the crispy pizza. Napoli, that's where it originates from. Anyway, sorry. That's my little rant on fucking Italy, whatever. But Rome, I'd love to go to Rome, man. I've never been. I need to go. I fucking need to go. It's on my to-do list. Amazing city. Heavy saying Zimbabwe's expensive, is it? What's the currency there? Yorick saying prawn crisps were nice. I agree. Prawn crisps were fucking really nice, mate. I agree, Yorick. Dawn's in saying every time I hear Hebe, it makes me think of the start of the Ketchup song. I'm stuck on a loop in my head now. Sorry, Dawn. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean. Please try and explain it to me. With my pissed up mentality at the moment. Hebe's in saying we use the US dollar. But when you make the bag simply sweet, LOL. I hope though that I experienced what? Those pop-up opera music in restaurants. Sanjana is saying study tips. Sanjana, good of you to join us. What do you mean by study tips? How can I help you with study tips? I used to go to university, by the way. I'm not the fuck. I did nursing degree, by the way. I'm a nurse. I'm a qualified nurse. Believe it or not, if you're speaking to me now, you go, is that guy a nurse? You think, fucking no chance. No chance, but I am. I'm a qualified practicing nurse and I did study. And how did I get through it? I got through it. I got a first as well, man. I'm bigging myself up here. I got a first. I got top marks. How did I do it? Was I the smartest? No. I wasn't the most smartest. Was I the most experienced? No. But was I a stubborn bastard? Yeah, I was a stubborn bastard. And was I fucking full of perseverance and determination? Fucking shitloads of perseverance and determination. And I used to break down, I could go on about studying. I used to break down all the, you've got basically learning objectives. You've got four learning objectives. And I used to break them down into little categories. And then I was focused on one thing and I'd nail it. Maybe that's 200 words. in an essay of 4,000 words, 5,000 words, I'd nail it. And I go to the next and I'd nail it. And I was just perseverance and hard work, grit, fucking grit. Was I the smartest though? No, I wasn't. I never have been the smartest. I always felt like I'm behind, but I am a stubborn bastard. That's my strength. Sorry, I'm going on a little drunken, egotistical rant there. Sorry. Yorick saying, I want to go to Florence and Venice. Absolutely. Yorick, there's so many places in Italy that are stunning. Florence and Venice are certainly two of those options. Napoli, certain. The Amalfi Coast is another one. Rome is an obvious one. I think the list goes on as well, Yorick. I'd love to do that. Hebe saying, ha ha ha, come on, Dawn, LOL. Dawn saying, I fancy Norway. Yes, I think it's quite expensive. Scandinavian country, meant to be a good place to live as well. Dawn's saying, the song starts in a foreign language and they say, Hebe. I have no idea what it means in the song. Sorry, Dawn, I don't know what you mean. I'm really, really sorry, I don't. But Dawn's saying, it looks stunning, Hebe. Sanjana's going to be a doctor. Wow. Sanjana, where are you at with that? Where are you at with that? I applaud your career path. It's not an easy career path. Where are you studying? Tell us where you're studying. Where are you at with your studying? What's your plan, Sanjana? And doctors are on another level. They work really fucking hard, doctors, you know. I've worked with a lot. Oh, that's lovely, thank you. Doctors work really hard. They work really, really hard. And they're so intelligent. They're so much more intelligent than I am, let's be honest. And I have a lot of respect for them. And Sanjana, I hope you achieve what you do. I hope you achieve what you want to achieve. You're going to help a lot of people. Be a good doctor is the plan. Is my thoughts on that. Everybody's saying it does, Dawn, doesn't it? Question mark. Dawn's saying, well done, Brad. You're definitely allowed to be proud. Thank you, Dawn. Thank you. Sanjana's saying, you want to be a dentist. What's the plan on that? What's the processes of that, Sanjana? What do you need to do to achieve that? Dawn saying, I hope that didn't sound offensive. No, it didn't sound offensive to me anyway, Dawn, by the way. I'm just thinking aloud. That's okay. The song is just stuck in your head. Sorry, Dawn, but the reality is I don't know what the song is. Sorry. Do you know? What's the song? Ah, yeah. I get it. Who sings it?
I think Last Ketchups or something.
Last Ketchups? Last Ketchups?
I don't know what they're called.
I know the song though. Right, Dawn, I know the song now. Thanks, I got some help.
Last Ketchup is the song.
Last Ketchup
Is the band.
is the band. Is that right, Dawn? Last Ketchup. I'm glad I can comprehend what that was then. That's great. Hebe saying, my name is pronounced Hibby. I'm sorry, Hebe. Hibby. I apologise. Forgive my fucking shit ability to speak foreign languages because I'm English as fuck. It's not an excuse. It's a shit reason. We're shit at speaking foreign languages, Hibby. Thank you for Hibby. Thank you for correcting me. Hibby. Thanks. It's actually Greek, your name. And there was a Greek goddess named Hebe. She was the goddess of youth and a cupbearer to the gods. Interesting, Hebe. I apologise for saying your name wrong. Thanks for correcting me, by the way. I don't mind being corrected sometimes. Keep my ego in check with that one. Dawn's then saying, wow, that's so cool. My name just means morning. And I'm not a morning person. I'm not a morning person either. Sanjana is saying, India, a dentist. Sanjana, I hope that you achieve that. I don't know where you're at. I don't have much information from you with regards to your path, your career path, but I hope you achieve it, mate. Keep going, man. Don't give up. Hebe is saying, ha ha ha, Dawn. It is a nice name, though. Dawn saying, I should have become midday. We've got someone who works with us. He's called fucking Friday. I work with someone who's called Friday. He's from Nigeria. I think he's from Nigeria. Thinking fucking hell. And everyone always jokes Friday. They always joke with him. It's a really bad joke as well. They go, oh, it's not Friday today. It's such a bad joke. But imagine, like, I always think to myself, like, fuck it. Why don't they call you Monday? Monday. That'd be a great name. Everyone fucking hates Mondays. Yeah. Dawn saying thank you, lovely. Midday, really? Yeah, midday, Dawn, really. Hibby saying, Sanjana, all the best, hey? Sanjana saying thank you. No worries, man. It's all good. Thanks to anyone that subscribed, by the way. My name's Brad. This is the Inspirational Ambivert channel. This is Let's Get Inspired Live vlog. I'm glamping today. Usually I speak about inspirational self-improvement type topics, but today we're just chilling. We're just going with the flow. We're open chat, so it's all good. But thank you for joining me. Thank you for fucking commenting. It's all good, man. Dawn saying that's the one. Yes, we got the song right. I got help there though, by the way, Dawn. I couldn't have achieved that on my own, if I'm honest. Sanjana is saying, I'm done with the basics. Now I start my treating my patients part. I'm anxious about managing patients. Yeah, I can see why. It's a lot of responsibility being a doctor as well. I used to be anxious about being qualified. Obviously I'm a nurse though, Sanjana. A doctor's above a nurse, of course they are, for obvious reasons. But I used to be fucking really worried about starting. I was really like thinking, shit, am I good enough? Imposter syndrome. You've heard that one, imposter syndrome. I had imposter syndrome, and sometimes I still get it now. You just got to put your best foot forward, have confidence in your knowledge. If you don't know something, be honest and open about it. And also, if you've got people around you, good experienced people around you, use them as a crutch. Use them to help you. But I think it helps to have, own it, basically own it. Own your mistakes. Own the fact that you might not know everything. Be open and honest. And if you don't know something, say, don't say I don't know. Say, I'm going to find out. I'm going to find out. Don't say I don't know. Because you don't know, but don't tell them that. Say, I'm going to find out. I'm not sure about that. I just need to speak to my colleague to make sure about something. To reassure the patient. And then therefore, you might sometimes even have the knowledge myself. And then I'm not 100% sure about it. So I double check. And there's nothing wrong with double checking. It's a good thing. It's good practice. It can make your practice better, basically. Sorry, I'm going off on a tangent now. We're going to patients. Anyway, Don saying that's right. Probably in relation to something I said before. Hibby is saying that's okay. I get it every day, LOL. Or we've got your name. Blue Unicorn. Hi, Blue Unicorn. Sorry, I've only seen comment. Thank you for joining me again. Thank you for joining us again, should I say. Not me, us. Good to have you with us, by the way, Blue Unicorn. Hibby saying it vexes people, even those here in Zimbabwe. Hibby's then saying hi to Blue Unicorn. Hibby's then saying Friday. What? No. Yeah, I have a colleague called Friday. He's a nice guy as well. He's from Nigeria. He's a nice person. Blue Unicorn saying hi to Hibby. Dawn's then saying Wednesday Adams 2. That's the series, isn't it? Wednesday. Hibby's then saying yes, Wednesday Adams. Hibby's saying smiling. Not smiling, whatever. Sanjana is saying, oh my God, I'm going to find out tip. It's actually really helpful. Thank you. No worries, Hibbit. Sanjana. You're probably a really intelligent person, hardworking person, so good on you. Yeah. What time are we on? Yeah. No worries. Yeah. Sanjana is saying, if it's anything like Grey's Anatomy, I'm going to freak out. It doesn't work like that, Sanjana. Grey's Anatomy, all these shows, not always like that. Dawn saying good night, Hibby. Hope to find you here again soon. I want to spend a little bit more time, then I'm going to call it a day, guys, as well. It's not like Grey's Anatomy, Sanjana. There's some truth in Grey's Anatomy, but the reality is different. Always. The truth is always different to what they show on the shows. Always. One moment. Oh shit. It's gone black. Monday night and I'm drinking. Yorick saying, hear you, always welcome you, mate. Everyone's always, good people are always here. You know what I'm really glad about tonight as well? There's not been any real trolls at all. It's not been any. It's a good thing. I've been going for 2 hours. It's got dark. It's got a little bit cold. I'm going to end the stream soon, guys. If anyone's got anything else to talk about or carry on, welcome to the Inspirational Alcoholic Live. Yeah, how to fucking drink away your life live. Welcome to the Inspirational Ambivert channel. And I'm going to show you how to get fucking pissed up and fuck up your life live. Cheers. Hey, I'm going with a joke. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny. I get the joke. I get it. Yeah, I'll inspire you to drink your life away. Cheers. I don't usually drink, man. Not now. I don't, mate. Honestly. Second time this year. The damn thing autocorrecting Hibby name into here. It's all good, man. It's all good. Guys, I'm going to call it a day. I don't have anything else to say. Thanks for joining me again. Thank you to, obviously, thanks to Dawn. Thank you to Yorick. Thanks to Sander. Thanks to Hibby. Thanks to that. Sorry, I forgot his name. I'm sorry I forgot your name. The AI person that was showing awareness. Get in the hot tub. I'm off to bed. Enjoy both of you. Thanks, Dawn. I can't get in there now. It's fucking dark. I'll be like, I'm going to get in there tomorrow, Dawn. I'm getting in the hot tub tomorrow. Dylan saying, where are you from? My name's Brad. I'm from a shitty town called Darwin, which is next to Blackburn. That's where I was born. That's where I went to school. I live in Lancashire, I live 30 miles away from Manchester, Dylan. And the stream is ending now, though, mate. If you want to watch the rest of it, you can do. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my wine, Yorick. Absolutely, mate. I'm going to chill out. I need to chill out. I need to stop talking. I just need to relax and enjoy my holiday. I'm going to try and do a live tomorrow. I don't know what it's going to look like. I'm probably going to be hungover. I might do like a hangover fucking video. What the fuck? We'll see how it goes. But anyway, enjoy the rest of your week, guys. Make the most of it. I know it's Monday. I know it's a bit shit. But anyway, so thank you for your time. If you want to see more content like this, please subscribe. And then also click on that notification button. That will let you know that about the lives going ahead. Don't say it means going naked. All right. Right, okay then, Dawn. I'll do that. No worries. Happy days. We'll skinny dipping all the way with that. Good night. Good night, guys. Enjoy the rest of your week. Hopefully I'll see you again soon. Good night and goodbye.